All right. I'm going to do another tarp video, get it set up. I'm really getting into different tarp configurations, and I'm really wanting to try different ones because, you know, gives you plenty of options to know how to do it, where you can put them up in a hurry if you need to, and also depending on the type of conditions you're in. You know, it may be raining, it may be snowing, it may be windy, it may be hot, you know, dry, and you want something with a little airflow, things like that. But I'm going to try another one that I've seen online several times, but I've never built one quite like it. It's kind of similar to a one pole tarp configuration, but it's a little different at the same time. And so I'm trying each one, you know, just to do it, you know, so I know how to do it. Plus, like I said, for different conditions and things like that. But let's get started. All right. Now, if I remember how to do this right, I'm going to stake each corner down first in the back, and then come to the front and do it. But if you hear a bunch of noise, I happen to be in my local park here, so there's like people walking around and traffic. So we'll try to do the best we can. Okay, one of the other tricks too is we're going to use this right here and bring this in. So it goes for this side right here. If I remember right, you can stake out these corners. Stake this out right here. I'm using the old painter stick again. You can use a stick. Let me get something here real quick. You can use a stick and or a trekking pole that you can adjust to different, which is what I'd like to have. I need to get some. They're not very expensive. The ones I've seen are just some Walmart ones, you know. But so you can adjust up and down to whatever size you need. This is adjustable as well, if I needed to do it. But also too, I've mentioned in one of my other tarp videos a while back too, though, if you don't have a trekking pole or anything like this, and you're out in the wild and you need something, take a piece of paracord, set your shelter up, how you're going to do it at home. Take a piece of paracord, measure it off to the length that works best, how you use it, and put that in with your tarp. That way, if you're out somewhere and you need a stick, and it saves you the trouble of having to measure and go back and everything, that you'll have a piece of paracord to know exactly how long of a stick that you need to put in here. So anyway, I'm using this just as a safety thing here. And take these out actually. I have to adjust it. And I want to go to this first. See, trial and error here, trial and error. Let's set it up this way. It would also help if I was putting stakes in the right places, and a bin stake too, because so I'll spare you me struggling with it, but I figured it out. But yeah, it will keep you dry, keep you out of the elements for sure. Like I said, it looks kind of it looks like crap, but that's why we do it. Learn from it, go back to the drawing board. But it's pretty close. I mean, I'm just missing something, but like I said though, it'll work. It looks like shit. But anyway, it actually will work though. You know, shit hits the fan and all that stuff ain't pretty. So, but the thing is though, is that it's got to practice it more and learn it more. I'm going off of memory, just off a few videos that I've seen of how to set it up. So, but actually, I mean, it will work. So, I mean, get a closer look at it here, get you off here. So, you know, see how it's kind of, my stick may be too tall as well. So, but I can't adjust that. That's why I need a trekking pole. Let's see, got it pulled back here, and I got it tied up back here to this tree, so I can get a little more room in there. Go around there. Now I did this on purpose as a demonstration. See how that one's staked down all the way at the end? I actually staked it down right there and tuck the end under. That way you can have a little more rain and weather protection. But that's it, you know, I mean, and I got it tied back here from one of these loops to back there. And then what's cool about it too though is it's kind of got a little lip right here. So any rain that comes off might just channel down and go out that way. You'll have to be aware of that. I didn't tie it off over here, but however, it's pretty tight because I take one loop, put the stake back here, double loop it on the stake. But we'll go inside and take a look. Let's see if we can do this. All right. Well, there it is up there. Got a little bit of room in there. 2 people can get in there easily. We'll have to crawl in there. Well, you can kind of sit up here in it, all the way up, just in that area. So, but you certainly can get 2 people in here. So you can get some, keep the elements out of you. I'm gonna have to redo this myself though, try it again, because I'm really not satisfied with how I did it. So well, it'll work. You know, have to go back and recheck what I've done wrong and look at stuff, but yeah. Dug out my old band t-shirt. Thing's probably, shoot, 15, 16, 17 years old. Falling apart on me and stuff. Anyway, but yeah, I wanted to, like I said, is I'm going to be setting up more tarp shelters and learning how to do them and find out which one I like and which one's the best, which one's the easiest, which one, you know, for, you know, different types of seasons, scenarios, weather, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, everybody knows basically the standard A-frame pitch tent, you know, and tarp design, which works good, you know, it works good. But, you know, it's hot out here. I can tell, and it's actually not that bad. It's, you know, quite cooler than it has been. But, but being in there though, I can tell that their, you know, heat will hold in that a little bit. So that would work good for a cold weather. And plus, you know, it's low to the ground, all that. But, I just need to figure out some different ones. I've got a few others that I want to try, so I'm going to try them and see which ones I like best. And I do need to get some trekking poles for sure. I need to get some trekking poles. That would make that so much easier to adjust to exactly what height I need and all that stuff, because I'm limited to a certain amount there. A trekking pole, you know, will fold down to about this big, and it can fold out, you know, however long. So that's why I need to get some of those. Anyway, rambling on a lot. Keep it heavy.